Hello there, this is Darth Melvin, leader of the Knights of Melvin. Andor Episode 9 was filler trash.
I got poopy.
I have been ripping apart this show from the beginning. It's not only bad, it's not only Disney Star Wars. I feel Josh from Den of Shills was right. This doesn't feel like Star Wars. And when you criticize it, you get fake fans crying, attempting to shame you for actually liking Star Wars. You're just a child. You just want to see hardcore lightsaber action. Hey, Palpatine boy, you want to see someone fried to death with Force lightning? Yeah, I bet you do. Your boy Luke Skywalker isn't going to be in this show. Girlfriend. This is about Cassian Andor. This is an adult show. I'm 17 years old and I know what adult shows are. I'm 27 years old. I live at home, never had a job. I'm a communist. And I know adult shows. This is well written, it's beautifully executed, and I'm perfectly okay with it not resembling anything that's Star Wars. You just want to see non-stop action with your silly little space battles and lightsabers. I'm a sophisticated gentleman. I'm pro-choice and I'm a feminist. These are the kinds of people I'm running into in the comments. Like I pointed out in my video, why people actually like Andor, I'm getting many comments containing disclaimers. I don't like the sequels, I don't like Kenobi, but I love this show. I love it. Andor is a terrible show. I'm looking forward to moving on, but I am committed to fully trashing this show. The job will be done, and the shills will continue to cry. Here is my review for Episode 9. The episode starts off with Dedra interrogating Bix. Bix was a loose end that Luthen didn't tie up. He was concerned about killing Cassian Andor, our main character, for being a loose end. But Bix, well, I guess she's not a problem. Well, apparently she is because the Empire has her, and now we get to see if she is a rat. Maybe it's not fair to call her a rat. She is being tortured. Star Wars Fake News Comics should get an Academy Award for his performance pretending to be disturbed by the torture methods.
The doctor performing the quote-unquote investigation would seem like VR goggles at first, but they were listening devices, and playing non-stop were children being tortured. I don't know if I can even say this on YouTube without, getting the yellow mark, but I guess I just did.
Star Wars Fake News Comics is fake news. And I couldn't help but notice he stole Star Wars Theory's thumbnail for the Andor Episode 9 video. Star Wars Comics is authentic. We cut to the prison. Andor is becoming a big shot in prison. He's not only assumed gender, but assumed the role as a team leader. He's a crafty guy. He's been around. He's got a lot of life experience for someone who's 21 years old. That may appear to be so due to the plot armor and the fact that Diego Luna is 42 years old. I predicted in the last review that this breakout wouldn't happen in Episode 9 due to Andor being a hashtag slow burn. We had a lot of redundant scenes setting up the situation. I don't know why Andor is in jail to begin with. I don't know how they're going to wrap the show up in an epic way. He's going to escape in Episode 10, and then what? This season might end on a little cliffhanger. And if you think no one cares now, even less will care in a few years when Season 2 is released. Next, we get another Mon Mothma Senate scene. I reviewed the trailers recently, and I was expecting one more Senate scene. This looks like it was it. And again, it is fucking terrible. There was people in the Senate this time, but it was very similar to the first Senate scene. No one gave a shit. There was no back and forth, and they were both very quick. This, right here, is your
Political thriller.
This is what some people are tuning in to see. The
Political spy thriller.
There's no emphasis on politics. We have way too much emphasis on the ISB and the horrible Andor plots. I think it's a major problem when your
Political spy thriller
has more serial scenes than Senate scenes. There's more emphasis on serial than having legacy characters in the show. I guess I'm childish. I must not realize that serial scenes are incredibly adult. let's stop for a second and let's entertain the idea that cereal scenes are very adult. That being said, I don't think this kind of cereal is adult. Cheerios is more adult. Raisin Bran, Special K, those are adult cereals. This looks like a childish communist cereal. It looks very sugary. I'm an adult. I care about health. I care about my cholesterol. I try to avoid sugar. It's bad for you. But apparently I'm the child for not liking Andor, the adult HBO-styled show. I'm the child for not accepting the cereal scenes, for calling out the nutritional value of this cereal. There's something wrong with me? No, I am a fan of George Lucas Star Wars episodes 1 through 6. I recognize the EU is canon, and Disney Star Wars is complete non-canon garbage. That is a fact. You are a child if that triggers you. And believe me, I know it does. The next Mon Mothma scene, she meets up with Vel, the strong whammon from the heist, who is also a lesbian. At first watching this, I thought Disney was going to make Mon Mothma gay. They seemed like they knew each other well, they looked kind of flirty together, but then it's revealed they're cousins. Oh, we can't ship these characters, they're cousins. But hold on a second, that's bigoted. Why can't we ship these characters? The fake fans want to see more representation in Star Wars. They want to see tongue on tongue, snatch on snatch, adult, HBO-styled content. Why not make Mon Mothma gay? Why not make her trans? Why not make her trans species and have her identify as an elephant? And you might be saying, Dark Melvin, that's ridiculous. Mon Mothma would never identify as an elephant. You may think it's strange, but give it time. The fake fans that obsess over this kind of stuff will keep raising the bar, and Circus Film will keep accommodating them. Then you got stuff going on with Serial, the cereal boy. He sees Dedra outside the ISB and is trying to get with her. He's a fucking stalker. I don't know why they're still bothering with this guy. I stopped caring about him a long time ago. But I will say, I think now he is officially a better character than Cassian Andor. I'd rather watch a show of him eating cereal and chopping up strong whammon than watch Andor Season 2. Back at the jail, Andor is plotting an escape. The Empire, who cares a lot about productivity, decided to kill 100 prisoners. That is
counterproductive, sir.
The more I thought about it, the dumber it sounds. So someone from Section 4, their sentence ended, they didn't want to release them, and by accident put them back to work on Section 2. The guy told everyone what happened, everyone got mad, there was anarchy, and the Empire decided to kill everyone. It's a shame what happened in Section 2, but what were they going to do with this guy originally? Anywhere he goes, whether it's this prison or not, he's going to tell everyone, my sentence was over and they didn't release me. He's going to be a problem. And if you're sending him to a place with other people with expired sentences, you're also going to have a problem because no one is going to buy into your system. The Empire was already pushing it by doubling, tripling sentences. Fucking ridiculous. Their whole system is based on the idea of freedom. If they don't think they can be free, they won't comply. It looks like they screwed up with this guy, but how do they expect to keep order if no one is getting released? They're going to have to kill everyone or they're going to get taken over by the prisoners, which will probably happen in episode 10. The writing on this show is not good. Like the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, there are flaws. Andor episode 9 was filler trash. We were expecting a prison breakout. We got filler. No one's watching this show. Many Star Wars creators are shilling for this show, but I am trashing this show. Andor is terrible. It is trash. Disney Star Wars is not Star Wars. Become a knight, subscribe to the channel, join me on future live streams where I'll be trashing this show, join the Knights of Melvin Discord, help plot to take down Disney and all their shills.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.